Yo, what is up guys? Paul James here. Welcome back to another video today. I'm so excited that you're here. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through and take a look at my minimalist desk. And I'm gonna give you a quick little setup of what I'm working with moving into 2020. If you ain't beefing about the money, then what's the problem? Now, as you know, I spend a lot of time in my home office. I work out of here, I'm shooting videos out of here, so it's important to me to have everything set up just the way I like it. Not that long ago, I put together a new PC build, which you can see behind me. I'll probably be using it in the background of a lot of my videos. You know, you've seen me shoot this one before, but I also shoot downstairs as well sometimes. I decided to really clean this thing up and try to make the cable management better and the workflow exactly the way I need it so that it's like the perfect setup for someone like me who's in this office all day, making videos, editing videos, working on software programs, and working with my consulting clients. So anyways, I'm gonna walk you through everything I did here behind me, and maybe it'll help inspire you or give you some ideas of how you wanna set up your own home office, because when you have things set up in a particular way that is organized and makes you happy, you're gonna find that your workflow and productivity is just so much better. And let's be honest, I mean, I spend some time gaming back here as well, so it's a pretty cool setup, and we're gonna go and we're gonna check it out. If this is your first time at the channel, this is kind of a unique video for me. I normally do entrepreneurship and business type content, but if you like this kind of stuff or you're interested in learning, you know, business or how to make money, you should definitely drop below and subscribe and tap the bell notification icon. All right, so let's get into it and check this out. All right, guys, so let's kick off this setup tour by starting with the desk. So I decided to go with an Uplift standing desk for this. Now, the reason why I went with a standing desk is because I spend a lot of time on the computer editing videos, and sometimes, you know, your arm gets sore, your wrist gets sore. This allows me to go ahead and raise up the height when I'm sitting and editing videos, but also if I don't want to be sitting, obviously I can then stand up. That wasn't the biggest importance to me. It was really just so I could have the height just perfectly. I know it sounds stupid, but it really does help when you're able to adjust the height of your desk and get it just right. So I went with a very, very big desk, 78.7 inches by 29.5 inches. And I decided to go with the whiteboard desktop. Now I can go and I could write on this desk if I want to take notes. I don't usually do that too often, but honestly I went with this desktop just because I like the glossy white look of it, and it definitely matches the tower of my computer as well. The cool part is the desk has this motor built in where you can raise it up and down, and has presets so that you can save exactly the spot that you like best for different purposes. So I programmed all of my stuff in here and I just really like it. I like the way it looks. I think it's a really clean look. Now, most people probably wouldn't have to go this big, but I decided to because I have these big monitors up here. I decided to go with 2 Uplift monitor arms to get the monitors off of the desk, and I guess most minimalist desk setups technically wouldn't need 2 monitors. That might be the only thing about this setup which isn't that minimalistic, but honestly, I need this extra monitor for editing videos, and I'll kind of explain what they are. So the ultra wide monitor is a 34-inch ASUS ROG Swift PG 348Q, and it's 34 inches ultra wide again. And I like this one for being able to edit videos if I'm gaming on it. Sometimes, you know, World of Warcraft just released. I'll play a little bit of World of Warcraft on this monitor. And you may be thinking, why didn't you add the same size monitor to the other side? You know, I wanted to, but honestly, this other monitor I ended up adding in when I was in my Fortnite routine. So I wanted to go with a good monitor that was really fast and was good for games like Fortnite. So this monitor is a 24.5-inch monitor. It's the ASUS ROG Swift PG 258Q, and I still think it looks pretty good. You know, I would like them to match a little bit more, but it fits what I'm doing with gaming and also my workflow with editing. Now the computer, when we actually look at that, this is a custom built iBUYPOWER Snowblind Pro. So I totally customized the inside of it when I built it, and it was very, very decked out at the time. Now, obviously, it could be a little more decked out now as time goes on, but it's still plenty powerful for what I need. It's got an Intel i7 8700K processor. It's got an Nvidia GeForce GTX 1080 Ti, 11 gigabyte graphics card. For hard drive space, I went all out because I'm editing a lot of videos on here. I need it to be fast, but I also need to have storage. So I've got a 512 gigabyte M.2 drive. I've got a 240 gigabyte solid state drive for, loading everything really fast when I'm opening up programs. And then I've got a 2 terabyte hard drive, just a regular one for storage. And then we've got 32 gigabytes of RAM, which is plenty for what I'm using it for. Now to top that all off, I've got my peripherals sitting on a HyperX mouse pad. I decided to go with this very, very large one rather than kind of having the keyboard sit on the desk. I just thought that this was nice, and especially for gaming, it helped out a lot. At the time when I bought this, I was playing a lot of Fortnite. I'm not so much anymore, but it was helpful to be able to move your arm around a lot on a big mouse pad when you're doing things like building and stuff like that inside of the game. So that's why I decided to go with that. As for the peripherals itself, we've got a Logitech G502 mouse, which is really nice. I love this mouse. It's probably one of the favorite ones that I've had. I like being able to adjust the DPI on it, and I like all of the extra buttons that are on it, and the overall sensitivity of everything is really, really nice. For a keyboard, I've got the Corsair K70 RGB rapid fire mechanical keyboard. Now, I went with RGB components for all of the rest of my setup. I really like the way it looks. I'm able to go in and control the different colors. Right now I've got it set up so it's showing multiple colors, but you could have it just be like one single color. But I kind of just let it rotate through. I really like the way it looks. I went with a wireless headset, the Corsair Void. This is also RGB when it's turned on. And then I went all out and I bought the Corsair ST100 RGB gaming headset stand. And I think this really just finishes off and completes the look and keeps it looking really clean. So anyways, that is my entire setup. This is where I do all of my video editing and some gaming. And I have another setup for Mac where I do everything else, but this is the setup here, and it's what I'll be using moving into 2020. It'll be the backdrop of a lot of my videos, and overall, I just think it's a really cool, clean, minimalistic setup. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is my little setup that I'm working with. I'm gonna be sticking with this setup moving into 2020 here. I'd like to know, what do you guys think? Do you have any ideas, things that I should add, things that you didn't like so much, or things that you're doing in your setup? Just drop a comment below. And if you're not subscribed yet, tap that bell notification icon, the subscribe button. Make sure you get notified of my new videos, and smash a like on this video for me. Until next time, guys, I'll see you in another video. I am Paul James. Peace out.